Hello, this is Aya Fubaranelli, and I am here to talk to you about what it takes to manifest your dreams and to do it right now. So today I want to talk about a topic that sometimes people like to avoid, and it's emotional mastery, right? Think about it this way. Have you ever just been like watching TV and an ad comes up, or maybe it's on your phone, and it's an ad for a restaurant. You weren't thinking about that restaurant 10 seconds ago. But you see that ad, you see the food, and just all those tricks that they do to make the food look just absolutely tantalizing. And all of a sudden you're like, I feel like, and you feel like what it is that you just saw. I really would like that. It's a feeling that you had, right? From watching watching the ads. And then the next thing you find yourself like, I gotta have that. Maybe you're calling DoorDash or I don't know, Uber Eats, or you're getting into your car and you're actually going or whatever. But it's like you have to have that thing. And what happened right there is what happens to all of us, and that is that our emotions drive our actions. Whatever we do because we were in a certain emotional state, and that emotional state drove our actions, right? So for those who are really intent on manifesting their dreams, for those who are saying, I don't want to just live my life just willy-nilly. I don't want to just be that person who is beholden to any emotion, and I am not in control of my emotional state. So today, like, I'm not writing because I don't feel like it, and I'm not saving money because I don't feel like it, or I'm not exercising because I don't feel like it. But these are things that you should do. Those who really manifest their dreams are those who figure out how to master their emotions. So how do you do that? You pay attention to three forces. Your emotional state is always dictated by these three things. Your physiology, what you're doing with your body. Okay? If I'm feeling down, chances are my body language will reflect that. Chances are 9 out of 10. It's like there's just something. Even if I'm trying to fake it, there's going to be something in my eyes and how I'm speaking, in my breathing. Okay? So you want to look at your physiology. What am I doing with my body? And am I using my body in a way that will bring about the state that I want to be in? So you've seen when people get upset, and what do? We tell them, take some deep breaths, cleansing breaths, calm down, all of that. And when you're upset, what do? Okay, so you get this. This is not rocket science. You're already doing this. Okay, so one thing is your physiology. The other thing, the other force that affects your emotional state is what you're focusing on, right? So I come out and the sky is gray. And I look up and I'm going, oh my God, another dreary day. Is it going to rain? I didn't pack my poncho. I just need some sun. This is just horrible. And because that's what I'm focusing on, did you hear how I started to feel? You could hear it in my voice. Like I'm starting to I'm despondent. I'm getting irritated. I'm just like, ugh. And so you come up to me and say something, and it's not even anything that you said or did, but I'm just, get away. I'm snapping at people. And all it was what I chose to focus on, which was the sky is gray, and the language I attached to it. I'm going to come back to language. Now, on the other hand, I could have come out, noticed the sky is gray, and I could have just said, okay, gray skies today, and then I could have switched my focus. I could have switched my focus to the fact that in this pandemic, I never lost my job. I could have fixed my focus on the fact that I actually have a car to get into, and there are people who are going to be out at the bus station or something, and it might rain, right? I can set my mind on what I'm going to have for lunch or the client I'm going to meet. But whatever I choose to focus on determines what state of mind I get into, what emotional state I get into, right? So you can always pay attention to, what am I focusing on right now? How is it making me feel? Oh, I don't want to feel that emotion. Let me change my focus, okay? So instead of me saying, oh, it's Friday night and here I am, no date again, it could be, it's Friday night and I have the whole evening to myself to do whatever I want. And I've been thinking of having this bubble bath with candle lights and a good book, and I've got the perfect bottle of wine if that's your thing, or the movie you've been wanting to watch, and you're just excited about that. Whatever you focus on then determines what emotional state you're in, right? And then the final piece, which I already mentioned, is language. The language we use. The language we use attaches meaning to a thing, right? So again, the sky is gray. It can just be an observation, the sky is gray. But when I start using language like, oh, it's so dreary and it's so dark and it's so, okay, even as I started to say that, and could you see how my body language just started to change? I wasn't even thinking about it, but it just automatically started to happen. Um, so you always want to look at what language am I using. So something happens and you start going, oh my God, I'm so stupid. I can't believe I did that. Like only a dumb, again, you're like, when am I ever going to get it right? That language that you're using, what does it do? It changes your state. Now, I could have been dealing with the same situation and the language I used was, yeah, like seriously, they should have a reality show on you because you are hilarious. You crack yourself and everybody else up. Girl, get your stuff together, okay? And it's a light-hearted moment. It's the same situation, but the language I used. So together, your physiology, your focus, and your language determines your state. So at any point in time, if you want to make sure that you are in charge of your emotions and your emotions are not in charge of you, you want to be paying attention to those three things. If you're not in a positive emotional state or an emotional state that allows you to move forward in the things that you need to do, change your physiology, change what you're focusing on, change the language you're using, and you can change how you feel. You change how you feel, you can change what your actions are. And then you can manifest your dreams. I know. It's pretty simple, but you do have to work on it to get good at it.